play lo-fi music.
Real G's move in silence like lasagna. The station,
Ooh.
Lo-Fi Hip Hop Radio, free on Amazon Music.
Cheers, y'all. Welcome to the stream. We got two topics for today. In regards to some post on Twitter or X, right? Do you guys still call it Twitter? Do you still call it a tweet? But check it, dude. There's this Alexa, lower volume to 4. So here's a producer that I've been following for some time. Key. What's wrong with me, dude? KML Geist. I should find out what KML stands for. But anyways, he has this post here, which is I think is really interesting. And then our second post we're gonna go over is by an artist named Magnus X. Two interesting posts. We're gonna go over them, and gonna give my thoughts on it. Gonna give my thoughts, and I would love to hear you guys' feedback. Check it out. The mic's on a movable drawer. But my chair hit it. Anyways, comment down below your takes on it. I would love to hear your opinions. But let me go over my thought process on these posts and whatnot. Let's start off with guys, dude. Okay. Who's more dangerous? 1. Someone with nothing left to lose. 2. Someone fighting for an ideology. 3. Someone fighting for their family. 4. Other. Comment your thoughts. Alexa, stop music. Alexa, raise volume to 10. Alexa, definition to ideology.
From 4emotion.com. An ideology is a worldview, a system of values, attitudes, and beliefs which an individual, group, or society holds to be true or important. These are shared by a culture or society about how that society should function.
Ooh, okay. So, man, that could be a positive and a negative thing, right? Man, this is a very interesting question. Who's more dangerous? Let's see what dude. So, 47 votes is a lot. Let's see what the comments say. Hell yeah, guys, engagement tweets. I was generally curious, but after the fact, I realized I should have picked better options against the first one. Someone with nothing left to lose. Someone fighting for the streets. Fighting for family. I clicked other for corked up white boy coated with the sauce. Show more replies. This is hard. They're they are all dangerous in their own ways. But when it comes to family, I've seen people go apeshit. Guy says, I honestly don't even have an answer. I'm curious to see what people say. Man. Alexa, lower volume to 7. Play lo-fi music. Oh, come on. Alexa, play lo-fi music.
The station, Lo-Fi Hip Hop Radio, free on Amazon Music.
Oh, thanks. Alright, so just go over it. Someone with nothing left to lose. Yeah, dude. If, I've seen people go crazy and end up destroying other people's lives and then destroying their own due to their terrible circumstance. Like, maybe you gambled your life savings. Maybe you cheated on your partner. Maybe your family died in like a tragic accident or even worse. So, for sure, number one is very, I lean towards number one. But someone fighting for an ideology, if that ideology is comes from a negative source and has, I don't even know the word because I'm retarded, but like that could lead to a wrong path. Kind of like Anakin Skywalker, and how the Sidious, corrupted him and manipulated him from the beginning, and as I'm thinking about this, the process in my head and whatnot, like I'm actually thinking like these kind of work for Anakin Skywalker. He had nothing left to lose. He lost his mom. He killed his wife. He abandoned his children. He was lied to by the only person he thought he can trust. This is crazy, right? Anakin Skywalker. Who would have thought? And then to jump to number 3, someone fighting for the family. Like Anakin had to do that. He had to keep his marriage on the low. Jedi Knights are not allowed to be married or even have a date. I don't think they were allowed to date. They were not allowed to do any of that. But let's kind of take it back to reality. Like someone fighting for the family, yeah, dude. Like, especially if there's loyalty there, crazy. I would do anything for my family. Especially if you're a parent, you have your children and you're gonna take care of your kids for the most part if you're a good person. I think in today's society, right, especially in California, I'm in the state of California where the policies and the state laws are just ridiculous, right? Like, I'm allowed to get a permit and get a gun, but how I use that gun is so limited here in the state. Someone comes into my house with my family, or if I have friends over, and they just barreling through, like breaking through the window or opening the door, uninvited. If you got a piece, you're picking that up. You have it loaded. There is no safety. You're ready to. So I started busting right. It's high vibe, but it's like you're only allowed to shoot or kill this person, this intruder, if they had a gun. And if you saw the gun. But if they come in with a knife, you're not allowed to shoot them, or you'll deal with some crazy consequences. Some prison time, which is so insane compared to like Texas. The laws there with guns is completely different. So let's jump to 4. Other. Is there anything other? Who's more dangerous? Man. These are all valid, bro. They could all be valid. Anyone can make an argument for any one of these, Other could be all of the above. All of the above. Because check this out. If I'm someone fighting for my family, right? Someone comes in. Oh damn! Let's not even use me as an example. Let's say Anakin Skywalker, right? Let's say that he didn't go to the dark side. He has Leia and Luke, right? Padme's alive, everything, right? The Jedi Council finds out that Anakin Skywalker has a wife and has children, right? These go against the laws of the Jedi Council. And I'm not here to tell you I know anything and everything about Star Wars. I only know a little bit, right? This is just me having fun. But like, boom, what happens? Anakin probably gets denounced. Probably gets fired for being a Jedi. Can you get fired for let's just say this is a hypotheticals, right? Or what if they come for his children? Or what if like there's a martial law, right? Let's go back to reality. What if there's martial law and they're trying to take your kids away because you voted for Trump or something? Bruh. Now they took my children, or your children, right? For all the dads and moms out there, martial law comes in because they didn't like your stance on politics. They take your kids, they separate you with your wife. So boom, you're raging, or maybe you're very statistic. Come up with some plan, you know. So now you're fighting for your family, but now you're also number one. You have nothing. You're someone with nothing to lose. They took your children. They separated you from your wife. Your family is now broken up because of martial law, because of the corrupt government, right? This is hypotheticals, you guys. Don't let me lose you. And that can fall into an ideology. See how that is? See how that works? I'm thirsty, bro. I can never be too serious, dude. Or just a little bit, bro. Oh, Alexa, lower volume to 2. We don't need to hear ads, dude. Yeah, this stream's really. This is a different stream for sure. But here's my vote, dude. I'm going for 4. Whoa, I forgot I was gonna be able to see the stats on this poll. Wow, so not that many people. But look, someone with nothing left to lose, which makes complete sense. But let me see here. My dog's barking. I think the Chinese man's here. Let's just see. I'll be right back. What's up, Bella? Who's here? Dude, it wasn't the Chinese man, Chinese food. It was Jehovah's Witness. Yeah, I'm gonna put all of the above. Boom. That's mine, dude. I think that's. Tell me if you guys agree. Tell me if you guys agree on that. That's pretty interesting. That's an interesting poll for sure. Henry Hex is. What's up? How are you? Pretty interesting poll, right? Like, who's more dangerous? Someone with nothing left to lose, someone fighting for an ideology, someone fighting for the family, or other, you know? And after some discussion, I decided, you know, all of the above, because all 3 of these can actually correlate. Interesting. Great poll by Geist. Shout out Geist. If you guys like music production, check him out for sure. He's really talented. And he's really trippy sounds too. Let's go to our next tweet here, or our next post. I'm not used to Twitter transitioning to X yet. But anyways, so we got this post by Magnus X. He says, these really crying that I charged $280 for a verse now. So got heartburn, my bad, y'all. Magnus X is a musician. Henry, yo, the majority chose number 1. Look at that, 62%. So yeah, I mean, if I didn't choose 4 and it went over my my thought process for all 3 of these can correlate. If I didn't do that and just didn't put a thought process, for sure I would have voted for 1 too. It's a really thought-provoking poll for sure. But thanks for giving your input there. But here, so Magnus X is a rapper. He's a musician, and he's over here, voicing his opinion, talking about people are crying that he's charging $280 for a verse. Now, this is where my opinion comes in. I want to hear you guys' thoughts. Comment down below. Magnus X is he's a talented artist. He's a good rapper. He can carry a good flow, has a good melody. This is what I put. I put $2.80 per bar. Try that. Usually, when you make a rap, a song. Oh, thanks for the follow. Hit 19, baby. Soon I gotta get a soundboard. That'd be dope. But instead I'll do this. Yeah, baby. I said $2.80 per bar, and usually you give about 16 bars in a song when you do a feature, for the most part. Magnus goes on to say that's $44.80 for a 16. Kodak Black got paid $1 million for a verse. And then Scotty the Reaper says literally $2.80 a bar is crazy, where 280 is $35 an hour for 8 hours. I know you're joking about the 280 though, he. And I wasn't joking though. I think $44.80 for a verse is actually not bad. Like, these are independent artists that are for sure talented. I definitely see them doing amazing things as time progresses. These are going to be household names for sure. Magnus X, Scotty the Reaper, dope artists. But they're still unknown. They're underrated. Yes, they're underdogs. I'm a big fan of both of them. But they're still, their fan base. Like, let's check out. Look, he has 204 views on this. Let me continue the comments. Magnus goes, could bring it back to the olden days and barter for cigs and a Red Bull for a verse. And then Scotty goes, only do a trade and barter for a rare Speed Racer collectible or Spider-Man memorabilia. So, I don't know. To me, $280 for a verse is too much. That's kind of crazy. I've been part of the music community for a couple of years now, where I cover a lot of independent artists. I cover underground artists, content creators of all sorts. And when Scotty the Reaper put out this TikTok where he says, what value can you bring? And he's talking about how, like, time is the most valuable, and you're putting in time when you're working on a record or anything creative. And that he hit a good point there. But it's like, I know you're talented, I know you're dope, but bro, I don't think you're there yet for $280. But then again, he can do whatever he wants, and I would love to see the stats on his journey for the next 6 to 12 months and see how well he does with that. But I think that's maybe $2.80. Yeah, that's probably way too low. But 280, that's I think that's a little too high right now. Now, Magnus X was bringing in a couple thousand views per song. Like, let's check out Magnus X's SoundCloud. Let's peep this real quick. All right, so look, he's following 17 people and he has 37 followers. And I know I think he has Spotify. And not SoundCloud, Apple Music. But looky here, 17 plays, 20 plays. Let's look for a track that has the most. We got 97 here, 100 here, 139, 420. This was a good record, 15. Yeah, it was 400 and... Yep, 420 is the one with the most plays. Hey Ashley, how are you? Thanks for joining. I'm just going over how much an independent artist should be charging for a verse. Independent content creator. Here we have Magnus X, who I'm a big fan of. his most successful song on SoundCloud, 28 likes, 5 reposts, 420, and he's saying $280 for a verse. That's a little steep, dude. Me, I would say like a perfect Goldilocks price would be like, man, that's a tough one, to really come up with one in the spot. But I would say like $100. Anything more than $100 for a verse. For a verse only, dude. I think $100. I'm not really big on numerology, but he is, and I know 28 is a big number. I'm not planning on purchasing at all. It's just I'm going over a couple of posts I saw on X, Twitter, and I thought they were interesting to talk about here on stream. For an independent artist who brings, let's just say most of his songs brought 400 plays, is $280 per verse a good price, or is that too much? To me, I think it's too much. I think anything over $100 is too much. I think $100 is like the perfect price, because he is putting in his time. He is a talented artist. But yeah, that's where I stand there. All right, well, that's my take on that. Again, if you guys want to check out Magnus X and give your opinion, go ahead. He's right here on SoundCloud. Again, he's dope. He's a dope artist. I know he's gonna be a household name. It's just right now I think he's jumping the gun a little bit. And then a previous post was, who's more dangerous? Someone with nothing left to lose, someone fighting for an ideology, someone fighting for their family, or for other. And for the most part, people chose number one. They voted for number one, and a total of 48 votes. And it's only been a few hours. This is a 24-hour poll. At the end of my thought process, I put all of the above. All three of these can definitely correlate together. But yeah, shout out Henry for giving your thoughts on that. Ashley, you're an artist? You do graphic stuff? That'd be dope. Do you have like a website, or are you on X, Instagram, or do you even stream? That'd be dope. Let me know. I'll definitely check you out. I have another stream later tonight where I'm gonna listen to this artist named Pook, and I'm gonna rank each song on a tier list, and I can make time to check out your graphic designs. Okay, for sure. Go ahead and comment your name, your Discord name, and I'll give you a follow after the stream. I'm about to end the stream as soon as you do that. So go ahead, and I'll take a shot of that. One thing for sure though is I am terrible on Discord. I still gotta learn. Ashley Flair XO. All right, let me take a photo of this, because I'll forget. All right, cool. Ashley, I'll definitely hit you up on Discord and soon, and most likely I could check out your stuff on stream later tonight. But yeah, this was fun. Again, I do different streams all the time. Is for sure. So shout out Henry, shout out Ashley. You guys have a good one. I appreciate it. Again, if you guys are interested, definitely check out KML Geist and Magnus X. All right, guys. I'll see you later.